Rachel, is there something you want here?
Well, actually, I was just looking for a notepad to write you a note.
Try the one on the left-hand side of the desk.
Well, now I don't need one. You're here, and I have something to show you.
I think you're lying. In fact, I'm sure of it.
How is your health, Mr. Starr?
My health? It's fine.
Is it really? No aches and pains? I mean, you just passed the big one.
The big one?
How does it feel to be 200 years old?
Pardon me for being over 40 and invisible. Hi. Well, little Gary.
Tell me about it, girl. I feel like a house mother. But you know something? Your friend Sergey has quite a following.
This is all for him?
Honey, they did not come for the coffee.
Oh, wow.
Felicia!
Allie, honey. Oh, I haven't seen much of you since you got back.
Well, there's been a lot going on at the house.
Yeah, I know.
Guys, this is Felicia Gallant. The Felicia Gallant. These are my friends, Jen, Molly, and Rebecca.
Well, it's very nice to meet all of you.
My grandmother reads all your books.
Thank you. That's very nice. So you're here to see Sergey, huh?
Oh, he's the most awesome musician and so totally cute.
Well, that's great. I will certainly pass that on to him.
Are you saying you know Sergey personally?
Felicia!
Hey.
Felicia Galopka.
Hello, honey.
I pray for you and you only tonight.
Well, that's really wonderful. Thank you. I just have to check my messages, all right? Let me just do that.
Why you carry portable phone? Sergei Radzinsky needs undivided attention.
You know what? You should be thrilled right now. I mean, look at the crowd you brought. You know, this is a chance, too, for you to meet some people your own age.
Yeah, my darling, but in the age of the spirit, we are the same. Would it be comfortable for me to dine with you tonight?
Yes, I'm sure it would be very...
What? What is wrong?
It's a friend of mine, Gary. I have to go. I'm sorry. I have to.
But...
I have to go.
It's me.
You've reached a number that's about to be disconnected.
Gary, don't hang up, please.
We don't have anything to say to each other.
Where are you right now? Are you in a bar?
Don't ever call me again.
Alicia, where are you? Doctor, is it time for the baby's blood exchange transfusion?
No, Josie, we have to delay the transfusion.
I thought you said that was the only way the baby was going to make it.
Yes, I know, and I'm sorry, but I'm afraid the baby's developed another complication.
Gary wanted that baby so bad. He doesn't even know he can't have kids. You know, a year ago, if somebody said to me, the Sinclair brothers will be going into business together. They'll be watching football together every Monday night. I'd say, no way. Not me and my brother. But for a while there, it looked good. Good. But I always know how to screw up a good thing.
Beating yourself up isn't going to change anything.
Can you even imagine what Gary's feeling?
Yes, I can.
Oh, I forgot. You're one of my victims.
I'm nobody's victim. Cameron, stop talking like that. You love someone, you give them the power to hurt you. That's part of the deal. And if they do hurt you, then you just hope that somehow, someday, you can get past it.
You talking about Gary and Josie? You're talking about me and Gary. What about you and me?
Why don't we take a walk? I think we can both use some fresh air.
Cameron, Amanda, I'm so glad that you're still here.
What is it? What happened?
Unfortunately, we're faced with another complication. The baby's blood pressure is dropping.
Well, isn't there something you can do?
We've been administering dopamine, but it seems to have stopped working.
Dr. Door.
Doctor, is it my baby? My baby?
Josie, it is the baby. His heart has stopped.
What the hell is taking them so long?
His heart stopped. What if he's dying in there? What if he's dying in there and he's all alone?
Doctor, we've got his heart beating again.
Good.
And we've located the problem. One of his lungs collapsed. It happens sometimes with preemies on a ventilator. But we put in a chest tube, and his BP's already improved.
Does that mean we can go ahead with the blood transfusion?
We need to get him stabilized first. Then, yes, we'll go ahead with the transfusion. We don't have much of a choice.
I haven't even helped him yet.
You'd be surprised how resilient some preemies can be. Their instinct for survival is very strong.
Can we see him?
Yeah, come with me.
I'm sorry, I'm not even thinking. I'm walking past you.
Okay, Cameron, it's your son. I understand. He needs you. So is Josie.
Kim, I don't think I can do this without him. I can't.
I'm here. I won't leave you.
Years old? Is this some kind of joke?
I don't know, is it? I was on the internet doing some research, and I came across this whole thing about Jordan Stark, who lived in England in the 18th century.
Let me guess. You hit all the sites pertaining to mind control and hypnosis.
Well, you have to admit they share a lot of similarities.
It is getting spookier.
Well, it would be if I believed in all that stuff. Or it could be just bogus. But if I believed it, I just might be able to believe that you are in fact 200 years old.
But you don't believe in those things, do you?
No, I don't. So I'm left with two explanations. Either you're a descendant, or you adopted the name as some sort of private joke.
I would have hoped you thought I had a better sense of humor than that.
Well, you have to admit, you both have a lot in common.
Are you referring to my physical deformity?
And your interest in mind control. Although the two of you share a very different private life, I would assume.
Really?
Well, his was quite tragic, at least the events surrounding the death of his wife, Amelie.
Continue.
Well, apparently he killed her. And then he didn't stand trial for the crime. He ran away. What an idiot. And so you can run away from something like that. As though for the rest of your life it wouldn't be inside you, infecting and destroying whatever your hand touched.
You don't know what you're talking about.
Well, then suppose you help me out.
I'm sorry. I don't have any more information on the original Jordan Stark. But I think it would be a big mistake to project your own experience onto his.
Well, now, I don't know what you're talking about.
Your late husband, Carl Hutchins. The two seem cut from the same cloth. Obsessive, violent, capable of murder. But don't worry, Rachel. With Carl in your prayers, I'm sure his rest is tranquil in the afterlife.
Yes, I'm sure it is. Thank you for the sentiment, but it's unnecessary. You see, I knew my husband and you didn't. So the comparison is ludicrous.
You said you had something to show me.
Oh, yes. Ms. Allen let me in a little earlier so I could put some more touches on your bust. What do you think?
I think you have very kind hands, Rachel. Yes, come in. Ah, Miss Allen. I'm sorry, Rachel. You'll have to excuse us. We have business to attend to.
Yes, I'm sure you do. Well, we'll talk again. Miss Allen. What business did you wish to discuss?
Trashing that eyesore. I don't need any reminders of the way I look. There's only one woman who could love this face. to get her back again.
But if Amelie is to live again, Amanda must die. And she will die once you get her into that garden, won't she?
No one ever really dies. Does one, Miss Allen? No one's going to stand in my way. Getting Amelie back again. Not Zach. Not Rachel. Not even Amanda herself.
Hi.
Did Josie call you?
Yes. She's worried sick about you.
Well, let me save you both some time and effort. I don't want or need an intervention, all right? So just back off.
Well, you know, it's not really my nature, is it?
Well, then pull yourself up a chair and watch me drink myself into oblivion, all right?
Gary, look, I don't know what's going on here. But it's not worth losing everything.